Welcome to the tutorial on how to use Woodrow Wilson Elementary's online catalog. Today, we will be taking a look at how to search books, as well as understanding the information presented to you by the system. We will start by looking at the home screen. This page can be found by going under the Start button, Teacher menu. Here, you have several options on how to search the system. The 5 buttons located below the search box tell you the 5 different choices on how to search. You can search by series, subject, author, title, or keyword. If you type something into the search box and press enter, the system will automatically do a keyword search. This is the most generic search and can search through any part of the book. You can also choose to do a title or author search that will only include those parts of the book when searching. Now we will take a look at what the system gives you whenever you type in something to search for. Say that your class is doing a research report on the solar system. You would go to the box and type in solar system. If you would like to do a keyword search, you can press the enter button or click on keyword. Again, this is the most generic search there is. This page displays the list of resources within our catalog that the system has found. The list can include books, books on tape, DVDs, video cassettes, or ebooks. On the far left-hand side, you can see a preview picture of the front cover of the book. Beside the cover, you can also see the title of the book, as well as the call number. The small icon next to the call number corresponds with what type of material it is. Looking at this list, we can see the first response is a book, the second is actually a video cassette, and the third has a W beside of the call number. If you see this, that means it is a writing book. The writing books are housed in the back office. Moving over to the right-hand side of the page, this is where you can see if the book is checked in or not. 1 of 1 means that there is one book in the system and it is currently checked in. Looking at the entry below, 2 of 2 means that there are 2 copies of this book in the system and that both of them are available. If you saw 0 of 1 or 0 of 2 available, that would mean that those resources are currently checked out or unavailable. If you would like to know more about the book, you may come back over to the left-hand side and click on the title. This will lead you to a more detailed page. However, for some books in the system, there is not much information that has been added to this page. Coming back over to the right-hand side, there is a tab that says Copies. If you click on this tab, you can see how many copies of the book are currently in our catalog. This is where it will tell you if a book is currently checked out, or if the book has been lost in the past. To get back to the search page, all you have to do is come back up and click on the tab that says Catalog. This will automatically take you back to the home page. Now that we have done a keyword search, we can try using some of the other buttons in the system. Some grade levels do author units where they focus on a certain author. One of these is Mo Willems. You will type the author's name into the search box, and then you will click on the Author button. If you press Enter, the system defaults to a keyword search. So if you are only looking for books written by this author, you have to click on the Author button. Again, just like with the keyword search, it comes up with a list of hits in the system. The title is on the left-hand side of the page, with the call number directly below it. The preview of the front cover will only show up if there is a picture in the system. This is a great way to discover new titles from an author that you haven't even heard of yet. Also, on the right-hand side of the page, there is a Printable button. This will change the list into a very easily read, printable page. That way, once you have found everything that you want to look for when you come to the library, you can print the list off and bring it with you. There is one last search method that we are going to look at today. Again, if you need to get back to the home page, you may click the Catalog button to go straight there. So far, we have looked at keyword search and author search. Title and subject work very similar to these. A totally different way to search the system is over here under the Visual tab. When you click this, you no longer have a search box to type in terms. Now you have pictures. Each of these pictures corresponds with the topic written below. This is a much more student-friendly way of searching the catalog. Say that your third grade class is currently doing biography projects. You would come over to the famous people and click on that. Once you have clicked on a topic, you find that there are several subcategories underneath this topic. As with the previous page, each subcategory has a picture and a description below it. This is where you could allow your students to pick what kind of person they would like to do for their biography project. If they choose to do it on a U.S. president, they would come over here to the right-hand side and click on the U.S. president's picture. As with keyword and author searches, the system then gives you a list of books found in the catalog that match up to this topic. On the left-hand side, you again have the picture of the book, the title, but now you have only the author's name, and then maybe a reading level. On the right-hand side of the page, you now see the call number, and a colored word that shows you whether the book is in, which is written in green, out, which is written in red, or lost, which is written in gray. You also see a very large green check mark with the word keep below it. As you let your students pick books that they would like to use for their projects, you can click this check mark to add it to a list. Once all of your students have added the books that they would like to check out from the library, you can click on the In List button to view all of them. As with the search results from before, there's a printable button. This button will allow you to print a list of all of the books your students have selected, and then you can bring it to the library so that you can find all of those books. Also, at the bottom, you can create a citation list for your students. This would be very useful if they were having to do a bibliography at the end of their project. This is just a sample of some of the things that our online catalog can do. If you have any further questions, please see me in the library and I will do my best to answer them. Thank you for your time today, and I hope you have learned a lot about our online catalog.